your hands. Wave them at them bitches hating on you with their friends. Girl, you got it.
Yeah, what it is, what it do, what it is, what it do, boo, boo. It's your girl, Lord V Customs. And I'm back again with another video. That's right, I'm back again with another video, y'all. Yeah, so today, as you can see from the title, I'm about to show y'all how to put some glitter on shoes, specifically Air Force Ones, just like this. Look at that, man. Diamond, diamond, diamonds on me dancing. Diamond, diamonds on me dancing. Yes, sir. So yes, I'm going to take you guys step by step on how to efficiently put glitter on the shoes and also lock the glitter into the shoes to where it's not going to be flaking everywhere and scuffing everywhere and you just a whole glitter ball around here. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys step by step how to do that. So before we get into this video, of course I need you to like, subscribe, comment, do all of that good stuff. Please hit that bell notification so you can be notified every time that I drop a new video. Also follow me on all platforms. Here's my Instagram right here. Here's my TikTok right here. I'm on all platforms, y'all, so follow me on all my platforms. Run me up so I can give y'all some more exclusive content, okay? Yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna show you how to put some glitter on shoes the Lord V way. Now, I ain't telling you what's the right way or the wrong way. All I'm telling you is it's the Lord V way, okay? So let's get into this video, y'all. All right, y'all, so we starting off with the Let Me Run Them Pockets 3000s, aka the Black Forces, aka the lemon pepper steppers. So of course we're gonna prep these shoes first by acetoning them, and then we're gonna go ahead and apply the stencil, which is gonna be a 333 stencil, and then tape up around the Nike swooshes and the stencil. So right here I'm just removing the parts of the stencil that I don't need. Get rid of those. All right, and it's taping time. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the stencil to the shoe. Now, I don't use transfer tape. I use tape. I find it the most efficient because some transfer tapes don't stick well enough and it doesn't pull up the stencil the way I need it to. So I don't waste my money on no transfer paper or transfer whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Damn it. I just use regular tape. Saves me some money too. So I ain't saying it's the right way. I ain't saying it's the wrong way. I'm saying it's the Lord V way. Okay. All right. So after I get my stencil laid down, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the excess part over that was hanging over the Nike swoosh because I need to paint the Nike swoosh. And boom, they all taped and ready to go. Now I did skip the taping part because I just felt the need to, and I thought the effect was a little cool. So now it's time to paint. I'm using Amazon Green, which is a neon paint. With neon paints, I definitely like to use an airbrush because the neon paints take a lot of layers. Now I could have cut down the layers by adding white first, but I wanted the green to still be a little dark, and the white would have definitely brightened up the green. So I think I ended up applying about 5 to 6 coats of the Amazon Green. So I put it on both Nike swooshes and the 333. Now you could tape up the Nike swooshes first and then add the stencil, but I like to do it all in one tape. That way I don't have to keep cleaning my airbrush, and you know, this knocks down steps to where I painted everything all in one setting. So after I remove the tape, I'm going to mask off the Nike swooshes and the 333 so that the glitter doesn't get on those areas. So I just take my time placing the stencil back over the threes, which I had to recut the stencil because I should have kept the threes in the first the beginning where I took the threes out, but I threw them away, which I shouldn't have done. But anyway, so I recut the stencil and putting the 3s back on, and then I'm gonna use some tape to mask off the Nike swoosh. So as I mask off the Nike swoosh, I make sure that I press down on the tape so that I can get an exact line, a clear definition of where I need to cut. And I use my X-Acto knife to cut off the excess tape as such. And when you use an X-Acto knife, make sure you don't apply too much pressure, because you can cut through the leather, which you do not want to do, because you can ruin the shoe by doing that, of course. So don't cut too deep, just cut enough to where you can feel the X-Acto knife cutting through the tape and not the leather. Trust me, you're gonna feel if it cuts through that leather. So this is what it looks like after I'm taped up and ready to go. I also punched in my holes for the aglets off camera. So for this part, you're definitely going to need your fine glitter in black. I got my Mod Podge, which is specifically sparkle Mod Podge. So it already has glitter in it. And that's my favorite Mod Podge to use. So I like to pour my Mod Podge into the top, and then I actually cover the jar. And that's so I don't get glitter inside of the jar, and I just have a controlled area. So anyways, when you apply the Mod Podge, apply thin layers, and I go layer by layer and panel by panel. So you'll see me go section by section and panel by panel. I'll start in the back section or the back panels, and then I'll work my way up to the middle panel, and then to the front and around. You should get the idea by now. So once I apply the glue, then I'll lay down the glitter. So you don't want to be generous on the glue, but you do want to be generous on the glitter. Okay, that's the trick of the trade. Okay, that's the trick right there. So I'm going to pour a lot of glitter. I'm going to make sure that I completely cover the panels that have glue on it completely with glitter. Then I give it a little tap, and shake off the excess glitter, and I keep it pushing. It's pretty much a rinse and repeat all around. Thin layers of Mod Podge with a thick, generous amount of glitter. Okay. Also make sure that I don't get glue inside of the holes that I punch, and if I do, you will see me do it in a couple minutes. I take the end of my paintbrush, the stick part, and I just punch the glue. I just kind of get the glue out. So make sure to avoid getting glue inside of the holes that you punch. And I pre-punch my holes because it's kind of hard to do it once the glitter and stuff is on. So I like to do it beforehand, before I apply the glitter. Also, I take something like a toothpick, and once I apply the glitter to the toe box area, I make sure that I punch in each of the holes of the toe box area so that the holes still appear. To me, this gives it a better finished look, more professional look. It doesn't look like the glitter is just caked on. So that's just my personal preference. And right there, that's what I'm saying. Like, I felt like I got a lot of glue in that hole, so I just took the end of my brush and I punched pretty much pushed the glue out. Okay, so when you have a stencil on the shoe and you're trying to put glitter over it like I am, don't be afraid to get the glue on the stencil. It won't hurt. The glue or the glitter will not seep through. So don't, think that, oh, I have to like really be precise on getting the glue around the threes but not on them. Nah, I put the glue on the threes as well, and then I just kind of like feel once I'm ready to remove the threes, I just kind of like feel for the vinyl and it comes off. You'll see later on in the video, it comes off super easy. So don't be afraid to glue over or have glue over the threes. And so here we're applying the second layer of glue. Before you apply the second layer of glue, make sure that the first layer is completely dry. So use like your heat gun or a blow dryer and completely dry the first layer. And it's just a rinse and repeat. Go panel by panel, section by section, and I only apply 2 layers of glitter on my customs. Yeah, I don't like my glitter to seem like it's super caked on. So I only apply 2 layers. That's it. I know some customizers, they do like 3 and 4, but I think that's a little too much. For my personal preference, I think 2 is just the right amount. And then some people actually only do 1 layer, and I don't think that's enough, in my opinion. But like I said, I'm not saying what I do is the right way or the wrong way. It's the Lord V way. So let's just rinse and repeat this second layer of glitter, and then we'll move on to removing the tape around the Nike swooshes and the threes. And also I'd like to add that I did this off camera, but I do take like a larger bristled brush, paintbrush specifically, and then I use that to brush off the excess glitter around like the Nike soles and any of the panels that don't have glitter. So I did that on camera. I should have got it on camera, but I didn't. Just take a brush that you have and just brush off the excess glitter around like the holes where the laces go in the soles. So here's where you'll see where I feel for the vinyl, and I remove the threes. And look at that, that's such a clean removal. Like, come on, y'all. Come on, give it up for the removal. Yes. Yeah, so once we remove the tape, like, look at that glitter. Look how it's dancing in that light. I just love this. I love the black glitter on the black shoes. Alright, so now it's time to lock this glitter in. This is what I use, Mod Podge Clear Acrylic Spray. I love the spray because it's easy to apply, and it locks that glitter in like fantastically. You can find this Mod Podge spray. I personally get mine at Hobby Lobby. So you want to apply about 3 layers of the sealants, giving about 5 minutes in between each layer, and it's ready to go. And here they are. Diamond, diamond, diamonds on me dancing. Diamond, diamond, diamonds on me dancing. I told you I was gonna show you, and I did. I showed you what I showed you, how I showed you when I showed you. You feel me? So now you know how to do it. Now you know how to put glitter on shoes. You know how to lock the glitter in on the shoes. You know how to do all of that. And I showed you how to do it. So if you enjoyed this video, if you thoroughly enjoyed this video and you found some type of value in it, then please, if you didn't do it in the beginning when I asked you to, please do it now. subscribe, like, comment, share, run me up. Again, I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of the year. It is currently November 15th, I think, and I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. And I can only do it with your help. So please, help your girl out. Please. Again, here's my Instagram. Here's my TikTok. I want you guys to follow me on all platforms so I can give you guys more exclusive content. And thanks for rocking with your girl.
Oh, you fancy, huh? Girls, let me see your hands. Wave them at them bitches hating on you with their friends. Girl, you got it.